What's up, guys, and welcome back to my next video. Hope we're all doing fine, and today we're gonna continue the story we started yesterday. Girl, second part. She was dressed in a white waist and dark skirt, that discreet masquerade of goose girl and duchess. Vivienne said heartily, looking at her pleadingly. Looking at her pleadingly. You did not answer my last letter. It was only by nearly a week's search that I found where you had moved to. Why have you kept me in suspense when you knew how anxiously I was waiting to see you and hear from you? The girl looked out the window dreamily. Mr. Hartley, she said, hesitatingly, I hardly know what to say to you. I realize all the advantages of your offer is sometimes I feel sure that I could be contented with you, but again, I'm doubtful. I was born a city girl, and I'm afraid to bind myself to a quiet suburban life. My dear girl, said Hartley ardently, have I not told you that you shall have everything that your heart can desire, that is in my power to give you? You shall come to the city for the theaters, for shopping, and to visit your friends as often as you care to. You can trust me, can't you not? To the fullest, she said, turning her frank eyes upon him with a smile. I know you're the kindest of men, and that the girl you get will be a lucky one. I learned all about you when I was at the Montgomerys. Ah, exclaimed Harley, with a tender, reminiscent light in his eye. I remember well the evening I first saw you at the Montgomerys. Mrs. Montgomery was sounding to you praises to me all the evening, and she hardly did your justice. I shall never forget that supper. Come, Vivienne, promise me. I want you. You'll never regret coming with me. No one else will ever give you as pleasant a home. The girl sighed, and looked down at her folded hands. The sudden jealous suspicion seized Hartley. Tell me, Vivienne, he asked, regarding her keenly. Is there another? Is there someone else? A rosy flush crept slowly over her fair cheeks and neck. You shouldn't ask that, Mr. Hartley, she said in some confusion. But I will tell you. There is one other, but he has no right. I have promised him nothing. His name? Demanded Hartley sternly. Townsend. Raphael Townsend? Exclaimed Hartley with a grim tightening on his jaw. How did that man come to know you, after all I've done for him? His auto has just stopped below, said Vivienne, bending over the windowsill. He is coming for his answer. Oh, I didn't know what to do. The bell in the flat kitchen whirred. Vivienne hurried to press the latch button. Stay here, said Hartley. I will meet him in the hall. Townsend, looking like a Spanish grandee in his light tweeds, Panama hat, and curling black mustache, came up the stairs 3 at a time. He stepped at sight of Harley and looked foolish. "Go back," said Harley firmly, pointing downstairs with his forefinger. "Hello," said Townsend, feigning surprise. "What's up? What are you doing here, old man?" "Go back," repeated Harley inflexibly. The law of the jungle. Do you want the pack to tear you to pieces? The kill is mine." "I came here to see a plumber about the bathroom connections," said Townsend bravely. "All right," said Hartley. "You shall have that lying plaster to stick upon your traitorous soul. But go back." Townsend went downstairs, leaving a bitter word to be wafted up the draught of the staircase. Hartley went back to his wooing. Vivian, said he masterfully, "I have got to have you. I will take no more refusals or dilly-dallying. When do you want me?" she asked. "Now, as soon as you can get ready." She stood calmly before him and looked him in the eye. "Do you think for one moment," she said, "that I would enter you home while Helios is there?" Harley cringed as if from an unexpected blow. He folded his arms and paced the carpet once or twice. "She shall go," he declared grimly. Drops stood upon his brow. "Why should I let that woman make my life miserable? Never have I seen one day of freedom from trouble since I have known her. You're right, Vivian. Helios must be sent away before I can take you home, but she shall go. I have decided. I will turn her from my doors." "When will you do this?" asked the girl. Harley clenched his teeth and bent his brows together. "Tonight," he said resolutely. "I will send her away tonight." "Then," said Vivian, "my answer is yes. Come for me when you will." She looked into his eyes with a sweet, sincere light in her own. Harley could scarcely believe that her surrender was true. It was so swift and complete. "Promise me," he said freely. "On your word and honor." "On my word and honor," repeated Vivian softly. "On my word and honor," repeated Vivian softly. At the door he turned and gazed at her happily, but yet as one who scarcely trusts the foundations of his joy. "Tomorrow," he said, with forefinger of reminder uplifted. "Tomorrow," she repeated with a smile of truth and candor. In an hour and 40 minutes, Hartley stepped off the train at Floralhurst. A brisk walk of 10 minutes brought him to the gate of a handsome two-story cottage set upon a wide and well-tended lawn. Halfway to the house he was met by a woman with a jet-black braided hair and flowing white summer gown. who, ha- who have strangled him without apparent cause. When they stepped into the hall, she said, "Mama's here. The auto is coming for her in half an hour. She came to dinner, but there is no dinner." I have something to tell you," said Harley. "I thought to break it to you gently, but since your mother is here, we may as well out with it." He stopped and whispered something in her ear. His wife screamed. Her mother came running into the hall. The dark-haired woman screamed again, the joyful scream of a well-beloved and petted woman. "Oh, Mama!" she cried ecstatically. "What do you think? Vivian is coming to cook for us. She's the one that stayed with the Montgomerys a whole year. And now Billy's dear," she concluded. "You must go right into the kitchen and discharge Helios. She has been drunk again the whole day long." I got it. They just okay. So Helios just cooked for them. Oh, that's better. Alright, guys. Thank you for joining me today and see you tomorrow on the next story. Thank you for joining. Bye.